The football star who humiliated me in high school was now unconscious on my operating table. I still recognized him immediately, even after a decade. The patient chart said Michael Donovan, 28, scheduled for emergency valve repair, but to me, he was still the senior football captain who humiliated me in front of the entire cafeteria. As the cardiothoracic fellow on call, I stared at his pre-op scans, my fingers tracing the damaged valve that would end his athletic career. The irony wasn't lost on me, minus the girl he once called Four Eyes Freddy, with a chest like a 10-year-old boy, would now be cutting open that very chest senior year winter formal. I'd spent 3 months babysitting money on a dress that hid my braces and accentuated what little curves I had. I'd even asked my older sister to teach me about makeup. The football captain was the dream minus smart, athletic, seemingly kind. I'd tutored his friend in chemistry and he'd always smiled at me. When I finally worked up the courage to ask him to the dance, he laughed, not just a chuckle, but the kind of laugh that makes everyone turn and stare. Freddie, he announced loudly, even if every other girl in school died in some freak accident, I still wouldn't go with someone who looks like you. 10 years, countless study nights, medical school and surgical fellowship later, here we were, me in surgical scrubs. My high school bully unconscious on my operating table. Dr. Fredrickson, the anesthesiologist, said, "We're ready when you are." I looked down at my former crush's exposed chest marked with surgical pen where I would make my incision. My reputation as the most precise valve surgeon in the hospital wasn't an accident. Neither was the fact that I requested this case the moment I saw his name. I picked up my scalpel, thought about the decade of confidence he'd stolen from me, and made a perfect incision over the next 4 hours. I repaired his heart with meticulous care, each suture placed with precision that would ensure minimal scarring and optimal recovery. When he woke up in recovery, I was doing my rounds. "You are going to be fine, Mr. Donovan," I said professionally. "We were able to repair your valve completely." His eyes focused on my face, then my ID badge. "Fredrickson, wait, Freddie, from Harrison High." I smiled, maintaining perfect eye contact. "I'll be monitoring your recovery for the next week." I don't know what to say," he stammered. "You don't need to say anything," I replied. "Just follow the recovery plan exactly as written. Your athletic career is over, but you live a normal life." As I turned to leave, he called out, "Whit, I was horrible to you. I've actually thought about it a lot over the years. I'm so sorry." I paused at the door. "I'm not that girl anymore, Mike, and the best revenge isn't holding grudges, minus it's moving forward. Take care of that heart. I worked hard on it. Sometimes success isn't about getting even. It's about healing completely." Mine's both his heart and mine.